we both love musicals. And I said, well, if we're going to do one, it's going to take years and years. It's got to be something worth putting that kind of time in. I'll try to find something special. And I was reading a book by John Wayne Gacy's defense attorney, and I thought, boy, you couldn't make this up. There's no way. The social commentary in it about our country and about the things that, just what it says about our society. I thought, there's got to be a way to do this. And so I approached Matt, and he was crazy enough to say yes. That's not, John Gacy's a conduit in the story to say a bunch of things about the legacy of abuse and memories, and mainly that nothing in this world is black or white. Everything's gray. We kind of made the joke, it's about gray matter, which is, it's all in the mind, and nothing is black and white. And so Gacy is a stand-in for a lot of things to different people, but I think we really went into the psychological, Gary and I did, for a long time. We had a lot of conversations about let's leave the real world of this and let's get into the psychological space of it. And I think the effect in this black box setting like this is really coming through, and I can't thank you enough for that. Music does it a wonderful. True crime tends to make these people caricatures. John Wayne Gacy particularly is a caricature in popular culture. He's a clown, he's silly, he's all these things. He's almost there with Freddy Krueger and things like. We wanted to say, no, this is a human. He was a little boy. He was someone's son, someone's sister. People loved him, and that's scarier, folks. He's a real human. He's the same as all of us. And I think we wanted to convey that. I think Matt was able to do it with the music just to show the radically different sides of this splintered persona he had, where he was trying to please so many different facets, but there was that dark thing inside of him. And I think the music helps maybe better than a straight play could. Maybe the music helps translate it to the heart and mind and make you reflect and make you think, whoa. And I love the line in What Kind of Man they sang. That kind of caught me tonight and say, you never know just who your neighbors are. And I think, wow. And that's scary too, because you don't want it to create some kind of a phobia and some kind of a hysteria against gay people or whatever. And John Gacy did just that. I mean, he was a wrecking ball to the people he hurt, his society and everything. And I hope the show shows you that. And I hope it makes you tonight go home and think, how do we make those kind of monsters? Do we do it as a society? Did they come to us like that? Are they abused? And what part do we play in it? I mean, let's be honest, as the true crime line of play is very much real. And I do wonder, so many times they had him, and the cops, detectives were suspicious of him. They even had him in jail at one point, and they let him out 2 years of a 10-year sentence. He was back on the streets. If he had served his whole sentence,
nothing would have happened.
Nothing. He would have been in jail when he got arrested for the murders. And we let him go. The psychologist in jail said, you can't release John Gacy. He will never be reformed. He has to be institutionalized. Budgets, various things. John Gacy's on the street, and he goes on a rampage. And I think the show is not just about John Gacy. He's a symbolic thing in this show for a lot of things in our society. He's just the conduit to tell a bigger story. So I hope those of you who saw it kind of got that and understood this is not glorifying Gacy and what he did. This is using him to hold a mirror up to us,
Which is what theater does, right?